For people who always go camping in a tent and in the mountains, this is our first time at a glamping campground. And we picked a good week for it because it's about 90 degrees this weekend. And this A-frame that we have behind us, it has air conditioning in it. So we're going to be having our first glamping camping trip. And I brought my oldest boy with me, because this spot right here only allows 2 people. It also has a hot tub right next to it that is wood fired. So I've never used a wood fired hot tub. It is really hot, so we'll see if we use it. We probably will, just to say we did. But there's also a cold plunge and a sauna and some little games for kids to play. So we should have a good time. So one of the first differences we noticed about glamping is that they had more than just a little playground. They had a little slingshot game. And then we spent some time there launching slingshots at some bottles that were hanging down. So that was a lot of fun. Then we went and explored the area a little bit more, and we saw some of the cool canvas tents that you could also rent. And they had these geodomes. Someday I'd like to try a geodome. They always look really cool on the internet, but I've never done it. All right, first cold plunge. Here we go. Can you get in? Cold?
Yeah, I feel like stepping on ice. Gosh.
You go all the way in to your shoulders?
Hold up, my feet are getting numb.
They're really cold?
Yeah.
Very cold. It's clear. Oh, there's a little seat in there. I see.
It's cold.
It's very cold.
I need
All right, what's your review?
ice. After a long, hot day, I think it felt way better. Do it again.
Doing it again.
I'm gonna go down to like my chin this time.
All right. You don't have any Canadian blood in you. Not enough. So we just went to the cold plunge, finished that up. So now we're gonna come back and get some supper. We stopped at the camp store and decided to pick up some more food. We're going to do our normal corn dogs over the fire because it's easy. And we picked up some Olipop. Never even heard of this kind of stuff. So we got a strawberry, vanilla, a Sprite, and root beer. And then they had some pimento cheese, and I'm always a sucker for pimento cheese. So we had to get some pimento cheese and some chips. So now we're just going to try these. We're going to have our corn dogs, make a fire, and then it's 7 o'clock now, but it's not going to get dark for another couple hours. So we'll eat, and maybe the hot tub is next. All right, we're going to start our fire. It did cost us $10 to get some firewood, but that's okay. Seems to be pretty dry. I have fat wood, which is like the trick to lighting any fire. So even if I don't have a lot of small pieces, these fat wood pieces are just great for starting a fire. What are these? Masa, traditional tortilla chips. And some hummus and some pimento cheese. Oh, there's a little bit of water in that wood.
I don't taste much lemon.
Try. You want to try the strawberry? There's not a lot of sugar in these.
I can't say that. I was gonna say it doesn't taste like lemon or lime, but to be honest, I don't really know what lime tastes like.
Like lemon. It's like a
I sometimes
not as
citrusy.
yeah. It's like a. It's not like Sprite. Only 4 grams of sugar, so that's a lot less than Sprite, I would assume. We'll let our fat wood burn off and we'll cook our corn dogs. Time to cook our corn dogs over the fire. There we go. Can't really beat some wood cooked corn dogs. It shouldn't take them too long. I raised it a little bit so that they wouldn't burn. We bought a marshmallow stick even though we have lots of them at home, but we forgot them.
Gunshots, what are those? The inside, very gooey. Cover it up until I have chocolate. It's really good.
You don't eat a lot of s'mores.
No, not really.
We went all in though. That's what glamping is, right? Go all in.
Can't say much. I've never gone glamping. It's a little hard to realize that you are camping. It doesn't feel right to be camping in a tiny house.
But the air conditioning is going to be nice. We like our tent though. But this is cool. This is fun.
It is really fun.
Okay, we're gonna light this hot tub. Should be pretty easy. We've done a lot of hot tent camping and it looks like it's basically the same thing. So we're just gonna put 2 pieces of wood in here because it's pretty hot already and we don't need it to be too warm. And they did give us a torch, but we did bring a bunch of fat wood just in case, but they've made this really easy for us. So let's just use this torch, light it up, close it, and we'll see how much this warms up the water. So it was pretty cool. We lit the fire and then hung out in the hot tub for the rest of the evening.